Hello, everyone.
Hi.
It's Friday.
Yay.
I've got Lily with me again. Austin is at the beach.
Again.
Yeah. Wait, did you go to the beach recently?
Wasn't he in Florida?
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah. But it wasn't like a vacation.
No.
It was like a work trip. But he also went to the beach.
He also went to the beach.
You know?
Worked on the beach.
Yeah. But I'm not going to tell you which beach because of all of Austin's stalkers out there. We don't want to, give up his location. But we have, what have we been doing? What have you been doing? What have you been up to, Lily?
What have I been up to? Oh, Honors End. Updates.
Honors End
and
updates.
voting stuff.
Yes. Yeah. So we're doing naming voting, which you all have gotten in a lot of submissions. And then they're going to vote on those names now. And then you're also going to rename some new things, which gets into a whole thing. So I might as well update you on what is going on there. There has been much consternation, discussion about wounds in this game. And we have also been talking about wounds in general. So let me see if I can sum up the discourse. And you correct me if I'm wrong, because you're more in the weeds on the comments, which I am not.
People are really into wounds.
They're into the wounds. So many people are like, we wish that wounds were more interesting. Also, the names on the wounds are very fun, but they're very intense for types of wounds that are all effectively the same. So, and simultaneously, we have wanted to put in advanced wounds into the game. So we've not talked about this up until this point, but two things have happened. One, everyone's like, we want some more spicy wounds in the base game. And then alongside of that, we've been playtesting the chapters, of which there are tons of new status effects, new action card types, new stuff going into the game. And we were at one point, up until this week, in Chapter 4, revealing a ton of stuff in Chapter 4, including advanced wounds. And we're like, there is too many things in this chapter, and there is just not room, like there's just like too much stuff we're unveiling. It was too cram-packed, like too jam-packed of a chapter. So it's like, all right, we need to take something out of this. And then it's like, well, wait a second. What if we just took advanced wounds out? There isn't really space for them in the chapters anyways. We're going to bring those out into the main game. So the plan before was you take them out. They're now part of the main game. You can put them into the game as a hard mode. We're just going to do that from the start. So we've been working and testing. It's a hard mode. Now that will include swapping out a number of now minor wounds with major wounds. And so we're going to move all of the names from the wounds that you see now up to major wounds. And the minor wounds will have much less intense names. And then you will also get the spiciness of potentially getting major wounds if you would like to play the hard mode. Yeah, I mean, so wounds you can read more about it in the update. Wounds have had a long history. They've changed a bunch of times. Originally, that was the only way you could get dishonor, and then we realized that, like, oh, that's too slow of a mechanic. And for many, many reasons, we have gotten to the place where we are now with wounds. And I could do a 30-minute video probably on the history and design of why wounds are the way they are right now. But no one wants to hear that. No one has time for that. But I think this is a good win-win for everybody. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm excited for you to see the new wounds, and you're going to post. So the next naming, you're going to name 4 of the major wounds. Go nuts. Have fun out there. Get creative.
Watch Final Destination.
Ooh.
That'll help.
Are you a Final Destination fan? No, it's pretty
Gives me
anxiety-inducing. Yeah, it's not great. So anyways, been thinking a lot about wounds. I'm excited about pulling them out because now we can use them as a way to make everything harder. It's like one we've been working on the hard mode in general, and this is just another way, I think, to make that feel meaningfully different than the rest of it, while also keeping the very kind of streamlined, intro to the game that we have now with a very, one. You don't have to explain multiple wounds. You don't have to have like weird, like, oh, I started with this really hard one versus this not really hard one. I think that consistency is very important to the way new players are introduced to the game. But now we kind of get, oh no, if you're really good at games and you want a bit of a challenge, you can start with hard mode. That has some of these really fun wounds that are just in the box, ready to go. So thank you for your input, your passionate discourse. I think this makes the game better, and we still get fun names for things, and we get fun content. So, yeah. What else have you been working on? PAX.
Oh, PAX.
PAX.
Yeah.
Unplugged.
Unplugged.
What are we doing for PAX? You wrote a very long message today in Slack, and I definitely read it.
Oh, this is all logistics for
it's
what's
logistics.
going to happen, how to get to PAX, what
Okay.
we're doing to set up,
Great.
move out. What else?
Is it going to be as crazy as Gen Con?
Oh, I hope not.
But you don't know? It could
I don't
be.
know yet myself. Sam hasn't decided the booth layout.
Oh, I see.
So
I see. But we don't have a room. There's only one location in which we are focusing our efforts at PAX, and it is at our booth.
We have 2 demo tables, though.
Oh.
So you'll find us in 2 locations, but
Okay.
the booth is where you can buy and like talk to us and stuff like that. And the
Very
demo
cool.
table, you'll get to play a game if you want to. I need to
Nice.
set up the demo table schedule still.
Love that.
So let's see what games you want to play. Maybe let me know in the comments what games you want to play at PAX. Maybe I
Okay.
can figure it out there.
Do we have any hard and fast like new releases at PAX?
Tend. Yeah, we'll have Tend for the first time at PAX.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Is that true?
You're making me question myself.
No, there's only so many things I can keep up with, Lily.
I'm pretty sure we will have Tend at PAX.
I do know we're paying a really big bill for shipping for Tend, and that
was a really
happened
big
sooner
bill.
than we expected, which is great news. So
That means you get PAX or you get Tend earlier.
yeah. So we're gonna have Tend for sale at PAX.
Yes,
Wow,
we will.
this is very exciting. What about and small box games?
Obviously, we'll have them again
Yes.
at PAX.
Yes,
Small box games are currently being delivered right now.
very good.
If you ordered the
Yes.
September shipping, and then Scales of Fate is actually on boats now, so that will deliver in December, hopefully.
It's all moving.
Yeah, everything's going on like right at the same time.
Everything is all going on. Realm Reckoning continuing to. I got some new mats today. Me and Dane have been making updates to make sure the edges are how we like them. And there is, for the most part, Realm is in a good spot. There's one thing that I am, this is very in the weeds, but the brown and the gray meeples, not meeples, the people, the acolytes, there it is. They're too similar to my taste. We mess with the brown a lot, and I got the brown to a place that I like. But now I'm like looking at them, and I'm like, this brown and this gray, they're pretty similar. So we're making the gray a little bit brighter. It doesn't get in the, it doesn't mess with the colors of it doesn't get too close to the colors of everything else. Anyways, so that's the last thing that is, I make a like, okay, let's try this new Pantone, and we gotta wait, and it comes back. But that is the last decision that needs to be made. Which Pantone will the grays be?
I'm looking at a lot of grays lately.
Yeah, I'm looking at grays and then we were looking at grays for Honor's End dice as well, because we have we got the swirly dice, which is part of the Kickstarter Deluxe Edition, and then we have black and gray danger dice, and the swirlies are like basically the same color. Like we used the swirly dice on a video, and then we're like, we have to use the old gray ones because it's just like I can't tell the difference. And honestly, so like the swirl makes the dice darker. So like honestly, we might just end up with white dice that get a swirl for the deluxe, just to get enough contrast. So, and I also learned something new the other day too. Am I like what I thought? I'm not colorblind, so what I thought color blindness was just like you wouldn't like. You just see less color, but there also is like low contrast color blindness. I figured they would have people with color blindness would have like full, at the worst, they would just see black and white of what I'm seeing. And so like there shouldn't be any difference between them identifying gray and black because there is no color. So why would that matter? But no, it might. So contrast is just as important even if there is no color.
Yep.
So
there's a range of color blindness too.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, different types of color blindness. It's wild.
I think in general, for even just a person with full color spectrum, it's still hard to distinguish.
Oh, yeah. Well, I thought they needed to change regardless of that. I was just like, I just assumed that like, oh, if we're in the grayscale range and like you and I are good, then everyone should be good. But that's not necessarily true.
They have websites to help with that.
I know, yeah, that's true.
It's pretty cool.
But I thought those were just like, oh, here's what like, red-blue color blindness looks like. I didn't see like, there's also like the low contrast issue. Anyways, we're learning. We're doing our best out here to make sure the games look and work good. In general, we want to have iconography. That is like kind of the new overall rule. But on the dice, the icons have to be the same because they're the same concept. So like this is one of the few times where like the color actually is needed to distinguish two of the same thing. So in like Realm of Reckoning was like strict rule, every single thing. If you couldn't see any of the colors, all you'd need is the icons.
Turned out really well.
Yeah, no, I'm very happy and pleased. What else I've been doing? We've been playtesting a lot of things. So playtesting Honor's End, but working on some new small box games.
Is that for next year? Unclear when those will launch, but you gotta keep working on stuff because you never know when it's gonna strike. When you got inspiration.
Something. Yes, and sometimes it might take like 5 ideas for a small box game to get one good one. So you just gotta be always trying. But no, I think we've got a couple live ones, so that's exciting. I'm excited about it. One that's a little bit more gambling adjacent, and then we got a party game that we're working on as well. So
party game.
Yeah, party game.
That's new.
Yeah, my goal is to have it at PAX Unplugged to try because it's a party game. Like you can't.
Yeah, you play it.
Like not to buy. This will be like we'll print it here at the office, and it's gonna look terrible. But if you are at PAX Unplugged, I'm putting this out there now because then I'll make sure it gets done. Come find me, and I'll give you a copy of this game. You can try it with your friend group, and then let us know what you think. Because it's a party game where it's like you have to know the people you're playing with for I think it to like work, right? Our normal playtesting process is go on Discord, you'll get paired with a random few people, you can't see each other, you're fumbling around Tabletop Simulator. I think that's a terrible environment for board gaming in general, but especially party
social
game.
Party game.
Yeah, it's like I don't know your sense of humor. Like what like you got to have it like a friend group. So that's why I want to have it ready for the con. Because that's like a good environment to like get it in front of a few people and like see what they're doing.
Keep Zac accountable.
So, it'll get done, which means I got to work on that a little bit today. And then keep on writing for Honor's End. I also took some time off at the beginning of this week, went out to Big Bear Lake. Sam was running a 50K, which is a lot of Ks.
A lot of Ks. Was it 50 or 100?
It was 100. It was 50 last year, thank you. Yes.
I remember it was more Ks this time.
Yes, more Ks. Double the Ks.
He finished it.
He did.
It's very impressive.
And yeah, we did some rock climbing with my kids.
That's fun.
It was terrifying. Why do people climb up things? It's so scary up
I don't
there.
like heights.
I don't like heights either.
But
we
climb.
did it, and I was brave, as I told my children.
Daddy can be brave, you can be brave.
Well, they had no problem with it. They were just like, what is this? Like, Dad, why are you scared of this? You shouldn't be scared. And I'm
okay, your kids are fearless.
Being scared is when you have the opportunity to be brave. So
that's a great way to see it.
That's what we did.
The kids at my bouldering gym crush it.
Yeah. Well, they're perfect for it. It's like
they're so light, nimble.
Well, yeah, and like the ledges that they need. It's just like imagine if you were 5 times smaller than you are right now. It's like those ledges get 5 times bigger, and they're just like.
That's true.
Yeah. I don't know. Is there anything else?
The polls I've been putting into the Honors End updates have been pretty fun. Getting comments in the updates and reading them through.
Yeah.
In the latest one, the Angry Bear one.
Wait, give people some context because some people watching this might not be a backer of Honors End.
So Honors End, I'm doing like fun little polls in each of the updates, basically asking, like, what do you think this personality is like for these characters? So the first one was, who do you think was the best chef? What was it? It was Sir Rowan, Lady Aldwin, and Leslie. Squire
Leslie, yeah. That's our main cast right there.
Yeah. And then Sir Rowan won.
Oh, nice.
Which surprised me. On both polls, on Discord and the update. Now, this latest poll is...
Oh, see, I like this. Sorry, a lot has happened while I was out of the office.
Yeah.
I think maybe we could work in a little, like, just cooking a moment for him in the narrative.
Oh, for
this
sure.
This is nice. This is good flavor.
Exactly. This is a little Easter egg.
I like this. This is great. Good job, everybody. Good job, Lily. Good job, you all.
Yeah. Thanks for voting.
Yes.
Then this recent one is a bard singing a story, someone's life story. And you get to choose whose life story you get to hear about.
Ooh.
And it was between Lady
Cillian.
Cillian.
A bard, right? Or am I gonna have to write a song?
I can write a song.
Oh, great! This is wonderful.
I planned all of this. I was like, oh, I want to do this. I gotta do it all.
Oh my gosh!
It's Lady Cillian, Bishop Harrow,
nice,
and the Angry Bear.
Okay.
And of course, the Angry Bear won.
So
now I have to think of a life story for an Angry Bear. That should be easy.
The bear is not that prominent of like a moment. Like where are we going to put this in the story?
It can come back later somewhere.
Come back later.
Yeah.
This is a very meticulously.
The bear has a son.
This is a very meticulously outlined story. There is no room for a bear comeback later in the story.
I mean, it's a bear sigil. Like it could have been.
So it's about the bear sigil.
No. But like a family could have had like a pet bear or something, and they let it loose, and that's how it became the Angry Bear.
Okay.
These are all like backstories.
Okay. So it doesn't need to actually go in the book.
I mean, no, I don't think it's good. You know, it could. It's up to you, Zach.
But I wanted to use your song.
Oh, I mean, the bard could sing about it. There's a bard later on. Who knows?
There is no bard in this
Zach's
story.
job
I like
harder.
This is great. Just make this. It was too easy. I thought it was too easy. So now this is better.
I'm giving you fodder.
Yeah.
You don't have to use it.
Also, I just realized that lately, when I pick YouTube just picks the thumbnails for like automatically, and it's always when I'm doing this. Like it's like this is what will get people to watch this video.
If I'm smiling and Zach's
yeah, exactly. So I'm just gonna hold this for a while because YouTube likes that. So I'm like, do I do that often? I guess I do.
It's a lot of thinking.
Yeah, just a lot of thinking. All right.
That's it for me.
That's it for me. We're gonna be back at it next week. Thanks for being here. Thanks for back at Honors End. And Scales and 10, they're on their way, and I'm excited for you to get them. And Pillars. Lily's favorite game.
You should get Pillars now.
You should get Pillars now?
Yeah.
Or else?
It's in the warehouse, so you can order it now.
Okay.
And it will ship very soon. And
Nice.
10 is shipping next week. This week? Next week.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.